Got a good bunch tonight, haven't we, ladies and gentlemen? So nice to see you, Davina.
I made it
Welcome.
downstairs.
You did. I'm very impressed.
You kept looking back for me. Thank you.
The gentleman, of course.
Yeah, it's very sweet.
So what's happening at the moment?
I'm going to be doing a series for Carlton called Good Stuff. And also, hopefully, another series of God's Gift at the end of the year.
Okay.
And
more MTV?
More MTV, still on MTV, yeah. It's going
okay. Now, if you had to, tell us your own ideal God's gift, then what would he look like?
What? A bit like you, really, don't you think?
I think that's the end of the show, then, ladies and gentlemen.
No, Alan Shearer, I think, with the shorts on.
Hey, the boys are agreeing. This is
Shots and stuff. No.
I do support Arsenal, I'm afraid. Gooners. Yeah. But Alan Shearer just takes the biscuit for me.
He's the man.
Gorgeous.
Well, unfortunately, he's not here tonight. But never mind.
But I've got these two.
Absolutely. What more could you want? Davina McCall, ladies and gentlemen. And the lads are here.
The lads are here.
Yeah, absolutely. Good to see you guys.
Somebody's saying yeah.
We've got BAFTA winners, 11 top 10 singles now. We've got, your presenters, your songwriters. I mean, what else is happening at the moment?
Well, we're starting a landscape garden business. So we could try our hand at that.
Have you got time, guys?
No, we're just sort of finishing off our new album. That's coming out very soon. It's called The Cult of Ant and Dec.
And that started with the Smash Hits thing.
That's right, yeah. That whole malarkey. We've got this series now on Channel 4.
Which is great.
Which is going particularly well. Hopefully we'll have another series of that towards the end of the year. Going on tour. What else are we doing?
That's about it, really, I think.
Well, it's enough, isn't it?
It's pretty quiet, really.
I mean, because we were saying last time you were on that it's been a meteoric rise to fame. But this year, since the PJ and Duncan, and it's just Ant and Dec, I think it's kind of flown, hasn't it? Totally.
It has. We were quite nervous about that whole changeover from PJ and Duncan, but everybody seems to have cottoned onto it, and it's good fun for us.
Well, it's good to see you, ladies and gentlemen, Ant and Dec. First challenge this evening is called the Somersaults Through a Revolving Hoop Challenge, because we couldn't think of what else to call it. And probably because that's exactly what the challengers have got to do. It's also a polite way of saying they can all take a running jump, if you know what I mean. 20 young Essex guys and girls reckon that between them, they can alternately run up these runways here, spring from each trampette and execute 90 split-second somersaults through this hoop behind us. And as you can see, it's not as easy as that because the hoop is going to be revolving like this. All in less than 90 seconds. A claim made all the more remarkable when you realise that the youngest member of the squad is only 9 years old. So let's welcome the girls and boys of the South Essex Gymnastic Club. Hi guys.
Hi.
Welcome to you, Bet. Now we'll turn to you, Luke, because you're one of the oldest. How old are you?
I'm 13 years old.
And how long have you been doing gymnastics?
I've been doing it since I was 3. I've been doing it for 10 years.
Okay. Now, how many hours a week would you normally train?
I train 12 hours a week. I do it 4 days a week.
Okay. How have rehearsals been going? Let us into a secret.
They haven't been going too well, but we think we're going to do it this time.
Okay, well, we hope that you do. Pascal, we'll move to you, because you're the youngest, aren't you? How old are you?
9 years old.
9 years old. Are you scared of the hoop, or doesn't it bother you?
At first I was, but now I'm not.
Pretty confident now? Yeah? How long have you been doing gymnastics?
3 years.
Okay. What's your favourite part?
The floor, because I like to tumble.
Hope you don't take a tumble tonight, that's for sure. So you're going to succeed? Are you going to do it tonight?
Yes.
Going to do it, guys?
Yes.
Okay, major confidence here from the girls and boys. You go and limber up and we're going to see what our celebrities think. Ladies and gentlemen, the South Essex Gymnastic Club. Good luck, guys. See you in a minute. 90 somersaults through a revolving hoop in 90 seconds. Now, of course, at this point, don't forget, guys, that you do have your You Bet bonus card, which looks a bit like that. You can play it before a challenge. It will double the points for that round, but you can only play it once, so use it wisely.
Yes.
Davina, what do you think?
I think they look great. I sort of feel like I should be limbering up myself for this one, and I think they're going to do fantastically well.
Of course, if you'd like to have a go through the hoop first and try it out for them, then...
I'll leave that up to the professionals, but I reckon they're going to do it.
Yep, okay, major confidence
really
here, girls and guys, from Davina. It says yes, Dec.
Do you know what?
No?
I think they're going to do it as well. They all seem really confident. I know we've got some support in the audience tonight as well, so I've heard them. So no, I think they're going to do it.
Yeah. Okay. So confident so far from Davina and Dec. And what do you think?
Well, I'm going to say yes as well, but I'm so confident that I'm going to use my UBET bonus card even.
Wow, so
that's what I reckon.
Major confidence there from Ant. We've got a yes there with a bonus card, and Dec and Davina also say yes. Now it's time for our studio audience to place their bets. But just before we do that, let's go and have a chat with somebody over on this side. Everyone's going, don't pick me, don't pick me. Where should we go? Here we go, to you, because I like your necklace. So what's your name?
Claire.
Hi, Claire. What do you think about it? What do you think of their chances? Are they going to do it?
I think they all look pretty fit, so yeah, I do. I think they will.
Yep, yes button?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, yes button there from Claire. Now it's the turn of the rest of our studio audience. What do you think? Can they do it? It's 90... Oh, pretty confident. 90 seconds. It's 90 jumps. It's 1 a second. But they look pretty confident. Okay, place your bets now. 80% say yes. 20% say no. Okay, I'll point the 20% out who said no after the show, guys, all right? We wish you luck, all right? So go and take your positions. If we can start the hoop, please. There we go. Okay, guys. It's 90 jumps in 90 seconds, and the time will start when the first jumper hits the trumpet. Alec, that's going to be you. We wish you all the luck in the world. I really hope you do it. Go for it. On your marks, get set, go! Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Halfway through. Come on, guys! Come on, guys! You can do it! Come on! Come on! Yes! Oh, go! Here you come! Hold on. Oh, yeah! I have to say, and I'm not just saying this, my heart has never beat as fast as ever before. You've done it. We got 91 up there, so you actually went 1, and you still had a second left. That was just, another round of applause. That was absolutely fantastic. Now you see, getting the dirty feet was worth it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely. You feeling good?
Yep.
Feeling good, guys?
Yep.
Excellent, well done. I'm really, really pleased for you. Here to present you with your trophy, Ant.
Congratulations. My heart was in my mouth there, I have to say. That played me card on that one.
I know.
So thank you very much.
Big one.
It was.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, Adam.
Thanks very much.
Well
Ant.
done.
Guys, do you want to give all your families and stuff a wave into that camera there? Okay, we wish you luck. We hope you've got some future champions. Ladies and gentlemen, the boys and girls of the South Essex Gymnastic Club. Well done, guys. Excellent. Brilliant. Now then, a flying start for our first challenge and a flying start for our celebs, because Davina, you said yes, and you were right to say yes, which means you get yourself 80 points to kick us off tonight. Excellent. And of course, Dec said yes as well, which means he also gets 80 points to kick us off. But that's a mere nothing compared with Ant, because Ant said yes and played his bonus card in the first challenge tonight. and that means that you get 160 points. And 80% of our audience were right to say yes that time, so give yourselves a round of applause. Our winning celebrity will, at the end of the show, change their points into pounds and make a donation to charity. However, the losing celebrity faces, ladies and gentlemen, a challenge. It is our studio audience that decides which one it will be. Can we have the two choices on the video wall, please? There we go. Make your own minds up about these two. The first cryptic clue is the Earth moved. And the second is mysteriously entitled Get Some In. Now, one of those is what one of our celebrities is going to have to endure at the end of the show. If you would like it to be the Earth moved, then it's your yes buttons. If you would like it to be Get Some In, it's your no buttons. Okay, press your buttons now. Oh, man. It's just in favour of Get Some In. 53% said Get Some In. And a disappointed 47% who said the Earth moved. And you never know what that could mean. Now, tonight's second challenge involves 6 motocross riders turning their bikes into hot rods. The motorcyclists claim that in less than 2 minutes, they can ignite 6 targets by throwing blazing torches as they launch their bikes off a ramp. Sarah and Travis went to meet the flaming Hells Angels who hope to achieve their blaze of glory. Have a look.
This is a scene for our next challenge, which involves 6 motocross riders who've each got to jump through the straw poles behind me, which are going to be on fire, light a torch, jump up here, up to 25 feet high, and back down to one of these 6 targets, which are 1 metre in diameter. They've got to try and hit these 6 targets in under 2 minutes. And this is the challenge of the Lynx Honda motocross display team. So let's go and meet them. Hi, guys.
Hi. Hello.
Which one of you's Andy?
That's myself.
Hi, Andy.
All right.
Welcome to you, Bet.
Thank you.
It's Andy Godbold, isn't it?
That's right, yeah.
Okay. Tell me about your team.
Right, we're a completely original team in that we all come from the motocross circuit. We travel around the UK doing motorcycle displays, county shows, for example. We're completely different and we're all motocross riders. We've developed all our skills from the motocross circuit. For example, go over jumps in mid-air on a motocross race. You take your hands off the bars to wipe the goggles. We're doing a similar sort of thing in the displays, except rather than wiping our goggles, we're, for example, bursting balloons in mid-air, or we're, for example, as like today, we're throwing rods down at targets, that kind of thing.
Oh, it sounds very exciting. Do your bikes differ a lot from normal bikes?
They're completely different than normal road bikes in that they're built specially for off-road, rough terrain, high jumps. There's really high suspension travel. They're built for the job, yeah.
Excellent. Now, if there's going to be any problems, what do you think there'll be?
Problems with the actual stunt we're doing today is mainly the wind. We've got a lot of crosswinds. For example, when we throw down the rods are coming back at us, and also the bikes are getting blown from beneath us as well. That seems to be the main problem, yeah.
And of course, you've got the flames to go through as well, haven't you?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. I mean, you can't really see going through the flames. You can't see when the ground's coming up. You don't know when you're going to land.
You're going to singe your eyebrows.
I hope not, yeah.
Well, good luck. I hope it goes well. Good luck, boys.
Thank you very much.
Good luck. I'll be rooting for you. Right, Darren. Well, will they do it? Yes or no? We'll have to wait and see. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you very much, Sarah. 6 targets to ignite in 2 minutes. Deck, we start with you this time. What do you reckon?
I think this is a bit ambitious. I'm going to say no.
Okay, we're going to know there to start us off with on this second challenge of the evening from Deck. Ant, what do you reckon?
I'm going to say yes.
Yeah?
Because they were saying that they do this quite a lot, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that bit.
We were listening, you see. The display riders, so yeah, I think they'll be able to do it.
All right, okay, so Ant goes with a confidence vote of yes. Davina?
Oh, no, I'm really torn.
Are you?
I'm hung in
You're
the
torn
balance.
between Ant and Deck.
Yes. What a lovely place to be. I think it's... no.
No?
No, because he said about the wind.
Wind can be a
Yeah, and
problem.
it might blow the torch aside.
I mean, if you're on a bike and you've got wind, I mean, it could be a problem. You might lift off the ramp better, but who knows? But it's a no.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to know there from Davina. All right, a couple of no's, but Ant says yes. Okay, now it's time for our studio audience. What do you think? 6 targets to hit with burning torches, all in 2 minutes. Place your bets now. Well, yes, 64% say yes. 36% say no. All of you have now made up your minds. Will they succeed or won't they? Back to Sarah to find out.
The straw bales are being lit. Here the guys set fire to the torches. Race along the course and try and ignite the 6 targets at the other end. They're off! A great start. 2 targets hit already. This is certainly faster than any of the rehearsals. And 2 targets to hit. Congratulations, boys. How you feeling?
Fine, thank you. Wonderful.
Good, you did ever so well. Andy,
Brilliant.
Here's your trophy.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Brilliant.
To be honest, I really didn't think you were going to do it.
No, it's the quickest we've ever done it, actually. Well, it's the first time we've ever done it within the time, yeah. Really
It was
pleased.
fantastic,
It's really
amazing.
hot, yeah.
It looked so good. And the ramp, I think, we got a light and that was all a bit frightening.
Yeah, we thought the whole lot was going to go, actually.
Yeah, no, you still got your eyebrows, boys. Good, good, good.
Brilliant.
Well, Darren, an unbelievable success from here. They did so well. Back to you in the studio.
A great success from the guys, and Cheryl back later in the show with a challenge for Table Mountain. But right now, oops, you said no, which means you stay on 80 points.
Yeah.
This is flying for you, Ant, because you said yes that time as well. That means that your score goes up to 224. That's pretty high stuff there, Davina. Oh, man, you also said no, which means that you also stay on 80 points. So at the moment, Ant flying into the lead at the moment. So
Next one.
Still the challenger, you know, still this celebrity challenge could be between you 2 guys.
I'm never going to hear the end of this.
No,
It's not going to be me.
I don't think it's going to be Ant, that's for sure. It's flying away. 64% of our audience were right to say yes that time, so very well done to them. Challenge 3 involves a bit of dribbling. 11 hockey players say that they can each negotiate this elaborate course, dribbling around each obstacle before shooting at this goal behind us, scoring 15 in under 2 minutes. What makes this challenge all the more testing is that our team will all be wearing skates because they're urban skater hockey stars. So welcome our special You Bet skate squad, led out by Great Britain internationals Robert Christian and Colin Archibald. Welcome to You Bet, guys. Robert, tell us the comparisons with ice hockey. Which is tougher?
Well, visually they're the same, but with ice hockey, you're restricted to ice, as with skate hockey, you can play it on the roads, on the streets, car parks, more or less anywhere, really.
So it's a lot more versatile.
Very much so, very much so.
How new is it? How new is the sport?
Well, it's been about since the war, but it's come of age, so to speak, in the early 80s. Mm-hmm. We've got 10 teams in 10 regions, obviously. Okay. It's been about quite a long time.
Now, what skates are you guys using today?
Well, I prefer quads, and these guys here are using inlines. A lot of people that come to sport now are using inlines because they're much faster.
They're giving you some stick behind me for using
Yeah, that's right, it's the quads. Yeah.
So where are all the players from tonight?
Well, me, myself, and a few others are from Basildon. We've got a couple of guys from Viper.
Nearly got some applause then.
Viper up in Scotland, and a few from Tunbridge Wells, and obviously Warriors from London.
Okay, well, wish you luck. Colin,
Thanks so
we'll
much.
go to you. What are the major problems for you guys tonight?
The main problem actually is like coming up the ramp with the ball. You know, trying to control it as we're coming round. Going through the punch bags, we're normally hitting bodies and stuff, not punch bags, you see.
Any volunteers tonight?
And just like trying to get as many goals in at a time.
Okay, well, we wish you all the luck in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Robert, Colin, and the skater hockey team. Good luck, guys. Sounds tough, but they do sound very confident. So, Ant, what do you reckon?
Because of the confidence, I'm going to say yes. I think they can do it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think they can.
We've got a yes there from Ant to kick us off on the challenge number 3. Davina.
I'm in such a dilemma about this one. I'm fine about going around the course, but those little spaces over there, and they're going to have to whack them really hard, aren't they? So, but they do look good, don't they? I mean, go by their appearance. They look like lovely guys, and I'm sure they can probably do it.
Yeah?
I'm just following him because he's doing really well, isn't he? So yes, let's say yes.
Well, he's the man to follow at the moment, that's for sure. So we've got a yes there from Davina, so major confidence so far. Guys on the couch, Deck, which way are you going to go?
I think I'll go against everybody else, and just to make it a bit more interesting, I want to say no.
Are you being escorted out here tonight? Okay, so Deck says no. So we've got a couple of yeses from Davina and Ant, but Deck says no. Let's find out what our studio audience think of our shooting stars. Can they do it? What do you reckon? Place your bets now. And there it is. 64% say yes, but 36% say no. Okay, guys, you ready? Good luck. 2 minutes is the time, 15 goals is the target. Your time starts now. Going well. Oh yeah, there's the first one. Stop. The second one was stopped, but in goes number 2.
Oh, no.
Not quite. Yeah, number 3. So 3 goals with 30 seconds gone. Yeah, there's number 4. Not quite. Bad luck. Yeah, 5. Unlucky. Yes! Yeah, there's 7. There's 8. Flew to the back of the net, that one. Number 9. Straight to the back of the net. Just under a minute left, and we've got 10 in the net already. Yeah, there's 11. Just 4 more to go. There's still 50 seconds. That was unlucky. Hit the post. Hit the post. Come on, guys. Need some accuracy on these last few. Yeah, there's 12. Unlucky. Oh. Yes! Just 2 to go, 30 seconds to go. Come on, guys. Unlucky. Oh, oh man. 14, 1. Yeah! Excellent. Whoa! Fantastic. That was amazing. Now, I'm going to tell you, at this stage, ladies and gentlemen, lads won't mind me saying, we didn't actually crack it once in rehearsal, so this is really, we've come together on the night, and we still had 21 seconds left, so we've got 15 in the can. Round of applause for the guys, a great challenge. And here, to present you with your trophies, Davina McCall.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. Because that really, it all hung in the balance there for me. Because now I'm not the loser. So it could be down to you.
Thanks so much.
Deck, you've been stitched up, mate. Davina, thank you very much indeed. Guys, what's coming up next for you?
Well, a few of us against Europe to play in a few tournaments. But for the home teams, we're staying at home and trying to win some trophies at home, so...
Well, there's another one anyway.
Yeah,
thanks for coming in tonight, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Robert, Colin, and the skater hockey team. Well done. Excellent. What can I say, man? Well, it's a good round there for... Man, you are flying on this show, Anne.
Not too bad, am I?
And you said yes again, and again you get some points. 288 points. That's some good scoring there. And we're still only on challenge number 3. Davina, you said yes as well. You have redeemed yourself, and you've got 144. As your mum, mate, it pains me to extend this part of the show, but you did say no, and that means you stay on 80 points. So then, now that means, Mr. Donnelly, that you could be heading towards Get Some In. So,
I don't know if that's such a bad thing, actually.
well, it might be a nice thing, but who knows? But any thoughts still, or are you going to save it? Wait for it to be a surprise?
Yeah, I think I'll...
Okay.
Well, you know, it might not be me, Darren.
Well, no, it might not be. That's
you know,
true.
Most probably is.
Because anything could happen with two challenges.
Yes.
Yeah.
64% of our audience were right to say yes that time. Well done to them. Now, some of the most popular challenges on You Bet are when we pit man against machine. And this next head-to-head involves a runner taking on a mountain bike. The location, South Africa. Your reporter, Sarah Travers.
I'm standing at the bottom of Table Mountain, which is over 1,100 metres high. It's made up of extremely rugged sandstone with very rough terrain. But despite this, it's home to over 1,000 different species of plant life. And locally, it's known as the Floral Kingdom, which sets a beautiful scene for our next challenge. Zippo Mambo and Mark Duplessis, welcome to You Bet. Now, Zippo, you're a runner, and this is your challenge. What exactly are you going to do?
What I'll be doing, I'll be racing down the terrain of about 1 kilometer, racing against the cyclist who will be riding down the hill.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're on foot, you're running. Mark here's on his mountain bike, and you say you can beat him.
I'll say so, okay. I'm going to beat him, but even though I know that the terrain is very difficult.
So what are the advantages going to be for you in this challenge?
Okay, as the route is winding down, what I can do, I can take some shortcuts, cut corners, and that will give me some advantage.
So you can catch up a bit like that?
That's it, yeah.
Okay, well, good luck. Please don't break anything. Be careful. I hope it goes well.
Thanks very much.
Mark, you're riding the mountain bike. What sort of level do you normally ride at?
Well, I used to race as a semi-professional. I spent a year, a little bit less than a year, racing in Europe. I've kind of retired from that scene a bit. I don't race on that sort of level anymore, but I'm still active as an amateur.
Are you used to riding on this sort of terrain, though?
Yes, yeah, well, this is my backyard.
Oh, wow.
My advantage is probably flat-out speed. I can't follow the same route as I suppose Zip might follow, having to stick to the path most of the way. But once I get going, I'll have a much higher top speed than him. Out of the corners, I'll probably be a bit slower. And then the rough terrain can be a bit harder on me as well.
Right, Mark, well, good luck. I hope it goes well.
Thank you.
Zippo, good luck. It's your challenge, so I hope you do well.
Thank you.
Right, Darren, well, we've got a head-to-head challenge here. It's a 1 kilometre race over very rough terrain. Zippo thinks he can do it, but who knows? Back to you in the studio. Yes or no?
I don't know. It's the runner's challenge. Can he beat the mountain bike? Can Zippo do it?
I don't know, Bungle.
Oh, Zippies.
Sorry, I know, but I think that if he was the one that set the challenge, then he must be really confident that he can run down that mountain. And I have to say, the other guy's jacket, I just didn't like it at all. It's like, some Power Rangers type thing. I just thought, that'll slow him down. It's probably a very heavy
Could be his power,
jacket.
though, couldn't it? Could be his,
Oh, it looks disgusting. Anyway, I'm going to go with the runner.
Okay, so we've got to go with the runner, which means you're going yes, you're back in the challenger. Deck. Yes! Yes!
I think. No, I think, yeah, I agree with Davina. I think, he's obviously said it himself. And he's got the advantage over all the little corners and cutting corners. And
okay.
I think he's.
All right, then, so Deck says yes with a big bonus card. Now, this is an important round for you, important points coming up. And now, come on, let's keep this hat-trick going. What do you reckon?
I'll say no, I think, just to go against everybody else.
Really?
Okay. Said yes, no.
All right, we're going to know then from Anne. Okay, so it's a couple of yeses from Davina and Deck. Deck says yes with a bonus card, but Anne says no. What do you think? Can the Zippo do it? What do you think? Mountain bike against runner. Place your bets now. I've gone totally mad now. I've lost it. What's the verdict? Well, you're not quite sure, but it is 63% who are in favour. They say yes, 37% say no. Can the runner do it, or will Zippo get stitched up like a kippo? Let's go back to the foothills of Table Mountain to find out.
You ready? You're both ready, guys. Mark, Zippo. Okay. 3, 2, 1, Mark has already overtaken Zippo. Zippo can cut across the first bend, but I don't think it's going to help him very much. There's a shot of the rough terrain Mark was worried about. It can't be easy for either of them to get a good grip. Zippo has a lot of catching up to do, but he should be able to cut across this next bend and tighten the gap. Whoops, that fall isn't going to help. Let's hope he's all right. And there goes Mark. Thank goodness he's wearing all that protective equipment. That will allow Zippo to make up a lot of distance. And here he is, cutting the corner of the last bend. This should put him in the lead. Yes, it does. It's a sprint to the finish line. This is where Mark will be able to catch up. It's going to be a very near thing. Congratulations, you did it. Well done. There's your You Bet trophy.
Thanks so much.
Fantastic. Mark, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, second place.
Me too.
There's your You Bet medal.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You both had a fall. What happened?
Well, I think I lost concentration for a second and the front wheel slipped out and down I went.
Well, well done, both of you. Well done, Zippo. Congratulations. Right, Darren, well, from the bottom of Table Mountain, we had a successful challenge. Zippo, the super challenger, managed to do it. Back to you in the studio.
Two pretty and determined guys. The biker fell and even Zippo took a trippo. But both got up very bravely and continued with the challenge. Fantastic stuff. That was a really good challenge. And of course, we started with you, Davina, that time. And you said yes.
Yes!
So I bet you're glad that Zippo got a grippo.
I was so glad he got a grippo. And what was awful was I laughed when Mr. Jacket Man fell off his bike, and I shouldn't have done that. That wasn't nice. But
I know, we got you on camera. We'll show that at the end of the show. But you said yes, 207 points you go up to. Well done. Now then. You've redeemed yourself.
Zippo got me some points, or... That was good, is it? Didn't work that one.
Well, it nearly worked. It's all right. Okay. You said yes-o, Deco, and that means you get 206 points-o. So you're just now 1 point behind Davina, so this could go either way. Now, Anne, this was a bit of a blow for us all because you said no, which means that you stay on 288 points, but you're still well in the lead. So it's still really, It's still really between Davina and Deck at the moment as to who's going to go forward for our celebrity challenge. 63% of our audience were right to say yes that time, so well done to that 63%. Coming up after the break, one of the craziest car challenges ever attempted. So strap yourselves to your seats and don't go away. See you in a couple of minutes. Hi, welcome back. Now, our final challenger tonight will literally be putting the skids on his own attempt and getting his back up. He claims he can aim a four-wheel drive Jeep at these 6 suspended targets over us and explode each of them on impact. Now, as you can see, the targets are so high, he'd just drive straight underneath them. So to hit them, he'll slam on the front brakes, tip the front of the Jeep forward onto 2 wheels, and force the back end to lift dramatically. Lashed to the back end will be an arm, and that will strike the target. Now, I'd have thought aiming a double-decker bus would be easier, but this guy seems to know what he's doing. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the man and his machine, Tony Bailey. Hi, Tony. Welcome to You Bet. If you'd like to jump out. Good to see you.
Hi.
Now then, you're part of a display team. What do you normally do?
Well, we do displays all over the country. We use 6 Suzuki Jeeps, plus motorcycles. We do 2-wheel driving. We do through the fire, jump over Jeeps. And one of the Jeeps I've got is a wheelie Jeep. And I can drive that around the arena on the back wheels.
Now, the manoeuvre that you're doing tonight, what's it called and how do you do it?
Well, that's called the endo. And what I've got to do is drive the Jeep forward to enable the back to come right up.
Right. Now, is the Jeep especially designed? Have you designed this Jeep
Well, I
yourself?
designed it about 6 months ago.
Okay.
What I did, I've cut the centre section out of the Jeep, moved the back end up, welded it all back together. We've made the special bracket on the back for the challenge tonight.
Okay, now what are the major problems with tonight's challenge for you?
Well, I've got to stop the Jeep in the right position to get the ball up to hit the target. It is a little bit slippery and the surface is, it's a bit small.
So the surface could be a problem?
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. And also, just tell us, have you ever rolled the Jeep over?
Unfortunately, yes. Yeah, on one occasion I went too fast and it went right over.
Well, we hope you don't do that tonight,
No.
that's for sure. We wish you luck, ladies and gentlemen. Tony Bailey, good luck. Well, that's our final challenge of the evening. That's a tough one. 6 targets to hit in 2 minutes. A hit on the brakes or down Skid Row. Now, Anne, we start with you this time.
I think he's going to do it, actually.
Yep.
Yeah, because like you were saying, like the one before, he does displays and things, doesn't he? So
Yes,
he's done
he
it
does.
before, I think. So,
Yes, he has. He knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing. I'm going to say yes.
Okay, so Ant says yes. Deck, what do you think, mate? The pressure's on.
Pressure's on. Pressure's on. I'm going to say no.
Oh, okay.
Okay, maybe I'll change that to yes. No.
Steps back in amazement.
Yep.
Okay, so you're going to go with a no?
Yeah.
So Ant and Deck are going to disagree on this final challenge. Deck says no, but Ant says yes. Now, which way are you going to go, Davina? A seriously crucial time. Oh, and you've still got your bonus card.
I've been eyeballing him.
Have you?
We've had some contact. And I think he's looking confident. I like the way he's sort of pulling his car about and stuff. It looks sturdy. And I'm going to say he can do it.
Okay.
Yes.
Tony, there's a bit of a bonus card from Davina and a yes. So we've got a couple of yeses. The boys are in disagreement. Ant says yes, Deck says no. But Davina says yes with a big bonus card. Now, don't forget, our winning celebrity tonight will be able to donate a large amount of money to charity of his or her choice, but the loser will face, of course, the challenge Get Some In. Now it's time for our studio audience to tell us what their views are. Okay, so what do we think up this way? Which way are we going to vote? Let's go over to you, madam. Hi, what's your name?
Norma.
Hiya. So nice to see you. Now, which way are you going to go? Do you think he can do it?
Yes, I'm sure he can.
Why do you think that?
Well, here's the wife here, apparently.
Is this the wife? Are you really, seriously? Yes. Yeah, fantastic. So you're obviously going to press your yes button down here. Okay, so major confidence from this side. What do the rest of you think? Can he do it or can't he? Can he hit 6 targets in his car in 2 minutes? It's a tough one. Place your bets now. What's the verdict? Yeah, a big 79% say yes. 21% say no. Okay, now remember, Tony, you've got to hit the front of the target. If you hit the back, it won't count. All right, start your engines, please, mate. You ready? Wish you all the luck in the world. 2 minutes, all 6 targets, and your time starts now. Yeah, that's the first one. No problem. No problem. Bit of manoeuvring to do now. They're getting lined up. For the gears. Yeah! Good stuff. 30 seconds gone. 2 targets down. Yeah. He's taking his time. A lot of light. Oh, no. A reverse here. No. Less than a minute left. This isn't looking good now. Come on, Tony. No. Got a lot of work to do now. A lot of work. Yeah, there's number 3. Okay, 30 seconds. We've really got to go some, Tony. 10 seconds for each one of the last targets. A lot of work to do. Come on, Tony. Yeah. 16 seconds for 2 targets. It's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough. Very, very unlucky. I mean, it's very bad luck. It was a shame, that one, because I'd like to see you do that one. Okay. Now then, let me just, before you guys come over a second, because you've done this man a bit of a favour, actually, in losing, because you now, you said no that time, didn't you?
I did, and
so,
it's you.
So although you lost, you did him a bit of a favour, so you're popular in his books. Thank you very much indeed, Dick.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
What's coming up for you, Tony?
Oh, we've got all the displays this year, so we've been sort out a few other stunts for this year.
Maybe see you next year then.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure to meet you. Very well done anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Bailey. Thank you. Unlucky, very unlucky. And I really wanted to crack that one as well. But 21% of the audience were right to say no. Now then, we'll get you eventually, Davina. Okay, so we started with Ant that time. You said yes, Ant.
I was right.
I don't think it's going to change the score too much because you still stay on a great score of 288 points. And Dec, you said no. Now, this is a bit of a redemption.
It is a bit.
Because you were right to say no, which means that you go up to 227 points. Not quite up with Ant. Well, lads, at least we don't have to say mourn. All you need is there's no money from the lads because they are on some great scores. Davina, now then, you said yes, but not any kind of yes, because you said yes with your bonus.
So confidently,
I know.
didn't I?
The way you plunked it down.
Yes.
It was like you knew it was going to happen, but it was very unfortunate. But you did say yes with the bonus, which means that you stay on 207 points.
Oh,
We all know what that means, but that also means that Ant is this week's winning celeb on 288 points. Now then, as always, let's combine our celebrity scores together. That will give us tonight 722, a good score. Let's combine our audience's totals together, which tonight gives us 292, another good score. Okay, now let's add those two together. 1,014 points. But now let's convert those points into pounds and quadruple it, which tonight gives us a grand you-bet total of, what's it going to be? It's a big £4,056. So, and you're tonight's winning celebrity. Where's the money going, mate?
I'd like it to go to a charity that supports partially sighted people and blind people in Britain.
Thank you very much indeed. Now then, Davina, this is, of course, means that you're the loser. This tonight is a special challenge, ladies and gentlemen, needing special equipment. So if I could ask you to go off and get equipped. Round of applause. And while Davina's getting equipped, I'd like to thank all our challengers for taking part, and of course, major thanks go to my mates Ant and Dec. So, now then, I think Davina is ready now. Yeah, okay, I'm getting the nod, yes, that she is ready. So, now you might not recognise her the way she is now, but please welcome back into the studio, Davina McCall. Oh my God.
Dan, I've got a cod piece on. I
You
wasn't
really?
sure that was entirely necessary.
Let me tell you.
It really was.
Let me tell you. You'll never know. You'll never know. So don't worry. Thank you.
I'm going to wear this out clubbing. It's really good.
This is fantastic.
Protective gear.
Now you see, our challenge is called Get Some In. But obviously, as you can see by the way you're dressed, your actual challenge tonight is to actually do the opposite. You've got to stop the boys getting some in because you're going to go in goal for our hockey players while they play.
You should.
Big time.
Yes.
Big time. It's just expired, he said. The guys are going to play 5 penalty shots at the goal. Now, Robert, if you'd like to just come in here, because I think you better give us some tips, mate.
Well,
so how does she stand, first of all? What's the stance?
on her 2 feet first.
Okay, so, Davina, here we go. Look.
Like this. Stick in front of you like this.
Bend your knees a bit.
Focus. Look mean. That's it. Ready. Catch love like this. Ready.
There we go.
There we go.
Like that. Okay, are you ready for it? Look at the Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah.
Now, you see, I think what we'll do is, I mean, I could place the balls myself, but I think to let the boys have a bit of a gloat, let's bring down Ant and Dec to place the balls. Okay, now, guys, if you'd like to go and get Davina into position, Davina, if you'd like to go and take your position in goal.
Very sexy.
I'm going to get out of the way. Now then. Okay, guys, in your own time, let's go with penalty strike number 1. Here we go, get ready. Oh, yes! What a save! Okay, if you'd like to put down number 2, that was a great save.
Watch the ball.
Okay, penalty strike number 2, Robert, let's go for it. Oh, another save! Fantastic! Okay, Jack, number 3. You see, the cod piece is helping. I knew it would do. Okay, there's number 3. Time. Here's penalty shot number 3. Come on, Davina. Oh, yes! Incredible stuff. Okay, here we go. Penalty shot number 4. 3 saved so far. Well done. Okay, here we go. Number 4 coming up, Davina. No, sir! So, Dec, if you'd like to place the last one. Now, Davina, if you can save this one, then you've cracked your celebrity challenge. Okay. In your own time with penalty strike, the final one, number 5. Yes! Fantastic! Davina! Get your helmet off. You see, that's the cod piece for you. That's it for now. See you next week for more thrills and spills on YouBet. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.